We're diving into the dreaded Postgres Fatal Database Files are incompatible with server error. This frustrating issue pops up when your PostgreSQL database files don't match the version of the PostgreSQL server you're trying to use. Think of it like trying to play a Blu-ray disc on a DVD player. It simply won't work. This incompatibility can stem from several sources. 1. Different PostgreSQL versions, the most common cause. You might have upgraded your server software, the player, but forgot to upgrade the database files themselves, the disk. Maybe you installed a newer version of Postgres, but your existing database was created with an older version. The server's internal structures have changed, and it can't understand the older format. 2. Incorrect installation or upgrade. During the installation or upgrade process, something might have gone wrong, leaving your database files in a corrupted or inconsistent state. This could be due to interrupted processes, permission issues, or even hardware failures during the upgrade. 3. Data recovery attempts. If you've attempted to recover a database from a backup, and that backup is from an incompatible version of PostgreSQL, you'll likely run into this problem. The recovery process might try to load data structures the current server doesn't recognize. 4. Mixing major and minor versions. Even seemingly small version differences, like moving from Postgres 14 to 15, can cause this error if the internal database structures change significantly. It's not always just about the major version number. Minor versions can also introduce incompatible changes. So, how do we fix this? The solution usually involves dealing with the source of the problem. 1. Upgrade or downgrade. The simplest solution is often to match the database and server versions. If you've upgraded the server, consider upgrading the database to match. If you've downgraded the server, you might need to downgrade the database as well. Be sure to back up your database before attempting this. 2. Data migration. If upgrading or downgrading isn't feasible, perhaps you don't have a backup of the older version, you might need to migrate your data. This means exporting your data from the older database, using pgdump, and then importing it into a new database created with the compatible server version. 3. Reinstallation, last resort. In severe cases of corruption, you might need to reinstall PostgreSQL. This is a drastic measure and should only be considered if other options fail. Again, backing up anything you can before attempting this is crucial. 4. Check system logs. Before you do anything drastic, review your PostgreSQL server logs. These logs will often provide more specific details about the incompatibility issue, potentially hinting at the root cause and a more targeted solution. Remember, always back up your data before undertaking any significant changes to your PostgreSQL setup. Losing data is far worse than dealing with the incompatibility